I want to bring, I'm gonna get my, I'm not really a panel. I don't want to call them a panel, but I would love to have Kirk and Nicole Porter come on, my wife Rhonda come on, Christy come on. Why don't you guys all come into the room here? I'm going to stop my screen for a second, but you guys, welcome to the Life Experiencers. What you're going to hear are life experiences. So I'm going to stop my show. I'm going to bring all of you guys into the room here. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on a second. Add pin, add, and Christy, here you come. I want to add all of you. Hey guys, take yourself off mic. Take yourself off mute if you can. Hold on. Let me make sure you guys can all unmute. Let me see if you can. Let me see if you can. Let me see if you
Yep.
can.
Yep. We're here.
Awesome. Everybody give these wonderful people a lot of love. I know a lot of you work with all of them, or you know of them, maybe directly, indirectly. But you guys, these are powerhouses. These are, dare I say, Nicole, dare I say, that we all are professional travelers. Can we say that? Just this group right here. I know Kurt, you, Nicole are. I know you guys are. Christy, I can't believe you're actually sitting down for a second. You have jet sitting. Oh, really? You want to show Cabo right now? And then my wife, Rhonda, I'm glad to have you on because you and I have been all over the world and we're more excited now about anything. And so, everybody give these wonderful people some love. And I want to talk to you guys about something that's, I really felt this weekend. And something that, we talk about a lot is this community of who we are and, us showing up and connecting with people and developing this wonderful, is it a movement? Yeah, okay, let's say it's a movement, right? But I don't know. Kurt and Nicole, you guys are definitely world travelers. I know you've been traveling, the whole time you guys been together. And I know that you just came off of Costa Rica, last week, and here you are in Cabo. We'll talk about the experience, but I want to talk about the community. Like, what have you seen? Because you've been in two different continents, it looks like. What have you seen in the last, what's it been, 3 weeks or so of your lives with regards to this community?
Okay, let me just say this one thing because there's only one negative that could happen with all of it.
Okay.
And that is that you could potentially look like you're changing race color if you did vacation too much, if you live the life of here, right? Look how dark Mr. Porter is. Like, I could never get this dark, but this is as dark as I'm going to get, guys. So,
Well, awesome. Yeah. So you messed up his question.
oh, sorry.
What was his question? Yeah, so basically, we'll just kind of give you a brief overview. We went on the Costa Rica life experience, which was amazing. And then we went home for like 7 days. So we were in Costa Rica for 10 days. And then we came to Cabo. We've been here for 10 days. It'll be
Or will
total
be
10
10
days.
days
Yeah.
as of Thursday.
And so what I can tell you, the community is amazing. And I just love traveling with the community in both. And we're meeting new people every day. And Nicole and I know, like, just like even with meeting, Christy and you and Rhonda, it's like we're meeting some of our best friends that we're going to do life with for the next 10, 15, 20 years and create new memories, right? So there's going to be people that are coming into this that's going on these life experiences that's going to become some of our best friends that are not even in the company yet, that's going to be traveling all over the world with us. And so that's kind of what like we're into. Like we're into like creating new moments with people, building communities, and experiencing life together with everybody that's part of this company.
And I love it, and it's great just to see you guys interact with everybody, and everybody, we all see faces on Zooms. We all hear people's names, but actually then to be connected with them, on a private boat, which I'm going to let Rhonda talk about that in a minute. But thank you guys. We have a lot more to talk about. Christy, I know you, and you're all about community. In fact, you are usually, ever since I've known you, you're like the center of the community everywhere you go. Like you bring so much love and energy and positivity, and you care about every single person that's there. Anything you want to share with regards to this community that we have here that's so different than anything else we've ever done?
Well, you just said it. It's so different than anything we've ever done, anything I've ever done, and it's been I'm seasoned, so I have done a lot. But I just look at this different. This business is different, and it is a business. It's a business of healing. It's a business of community. It's a business of growth. It's a business of truly finding yourself and finding that life you want to live. And I got to see people live their lives at this life experience, not just live their lives, but share their lives the conversations that were happening, learning about each other, because I love that. Learning about each other and just, where they're from. I have new friends, again, from Russia, from Tulum. That's the part that I love. The birds love it here too. And that truly, it's solidified, and I've been on a few life experiences. However, this one just solidified the choice and the certainty of life. And I know we say life all the time. It truly, but that encompasses what MWR Life is about. It's just living your best life, sharing it with others, helping people do the same thing. And that's what I saw on this life experience. Today I woke up to rain. Who cares? It was one of those, all right, well, I get to sleep in a little bit, or just say hi to my people online. Because, sometimes when you're living life, you disconnect, which is not a bad thing. And that's the part that I love. And working from anywhere, loving from anywhere, seeing kindness every inch of the way, not just from people from our community, but people around, or people, the one that Kurt's like, yo, you're coming with us. Hey, you're joining us. It's that kind of community. And what I love is we have open arms at MWR Life, open arms for anyone. And again, certainty. That's it.
Yeah, I love it. It's crazy. I was having a conversation. I know a lot of what we do, and you guys, I apologize if the internet is jumpy. We're in Mexico, so, but what I love is I met this gentleman. He was probably 50 something years old, and it was the first time he was out of the USA. The first time he was out of the USA. Like, what a treat that is to be part of a community that enables people to do that. Travel by yourself, go meet complete strangers, and for the first time ever, travel the United States. So, Rhonda, I know the community is, you're like, everybody calls you, mom, because you just take care of everybody. And thank you so much for planning the excursion that we went on, the catamaran the last night. 40 of us, we owned Mexico. So I want to thank you for that. Anything you want to mention about community and why you're here?
Yeah, I apologize again for the internet thing, but hey, when in Cabo, right? The community it is my favorite part, because what I've realized, I think this was our 6th experience, and every time I get to meet new people, so I'm getting to add new friends and new family members, because I feel like everybody is a family member now. And I get to curate or create those relationships and mold them. And like all of a sudden I'm like, Emma and I have gotten to know each other because we've been on all these different experiences, although she lives in Canada. We've been to Dubai and Turkey, Cancun, Cabo, and every single time I learned something new about her. And not only that, and the gals that she brought, now all of a sudden they're my travel besties too. And that's what's so amazing, is that we show up and we all of a sudden have this new family and these new friends. And I got to spend a little bit of time with Kirk and Nicole for the very first time. I've seen them at events and stuff, but really having those conversations in the community, I think is the best part of it. And I think that anybody who's dealing with anything in their lives right now, and they're looking for a new family, this is where it's at, 100%.
Okay, Kirk and Nicole. So let's shift into the other pillar, which is experiences, because this is the thing that we get to experience like live and in person, but it's also the thing that we get to plan, not only for our next one, but encourage others to plan. What excites you about these experiences as we get better and better and better about talking about this product?
Well, I think what excites me is the corporate piece. And this, Tony, is just like they're constantly improving everything. And the leadership is open, and they are literally listening to us and what we want. And I love that. I've been part of other companies that don't listen. And so I really like that they're literally tailoring things for us and individuals. And so, like Christy was sharing earlier, we're going to have life experiences for whatever floats your boat. No pun intended, right? And so, so basically, maybe like Cabo was a great energy, great life experience as far as fun atmosphere. And so maybe you want to do a more chill experience, whatever that is, whatever it looks like for you. we're going to create that experience. And so offer that to anyone. So then you can choose what that looks like for you. And so that's what I love. And I love, just being able to work from anywhere, right? Like, so we're here, we're still working. Like, we're still like, we've already contacted 4 people that we're going to be, I'm actually having dinner tonight in about 15, 20 minutes when we finish up here with a couple that we met by the pool that lives 15 minutes from us. And we're
Isn't that
going to,
crazy?
yeah. And so now we're going to go, we're gonna go have dinner with them and we're gonna get them in the business, right? So that's what we do. And so we're literally enjoying the life experiences. We're doing the business, and that's what I love is a business that we can literally build from anywhere and experience life together.
Yeah, it's crazy because like these
Yeah,
experiences.
yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Before I want you to speak, Nicole, but I want to say this because Kirk said the W word. He said the work word. Are you really working, Kirk? Let's be honest. I mean, is this really, really work?
Okay, so I had I'm here at this resort and like they have like a timeshare piece to this, so they were trying to sell us a timeshare, whatever. And the guy goes, what do you do? I was like, I'm in sales, and he goes, what do you sell? I said, I sell lifestyle, right? So we sell a lifestyle experience, right? So uh, this isn't work for me; it's just part of who I am, and so it's literally like
Yeah.
what I call it work, but it's not really work. We're not working. I mean, like me helping people get what they want is not work. Like it's just, and so that's the difference. So, but some people are used to saying the word work. So,
And being like,
I'll tell you something that's really cool though, because I have a girl started that I actually went to high school with recently, and she came to the Phoenix, the boot camp, and she's like, Kirk, but this is just a different type of work, right? Like you've shifted your work. You're working like I work in real estate and I do this. And I was like, this isn't the same kind of work. I was literally sitting uh down by the pool and I look in my e-wallet and $1,000 drops on the very first day of the month. I'm sitting by the pool and $1,000 dropped in my e-wallet. Then I look in today, another $1,500 dropped in my e-wallet, right? So it's just like building that passive income so you can do the things that you want to do. And so uh it's like we literally have the best of every world. Like I've never been part of something to where we get to do like the whole reason why Nicole and I joined this industry 20 years ago was to make income to travel. Now that's our product. We literally are living, this is our product. So that's why it's so key, is that we live our product. We have to become with our product. Like you see people online all the time and they're in their car, they're in their kitchen and they're showing their product, right? Like they're dripping it in their mouth, they're doing this, they're making a shake with their product. This is our product. This is my mixer right here. I'm mixing, right? This is my product.
yes, amen. Oh my gosh.
I love it.
Well, and just on experiences too. I mean, just like to tell you even about just the Costa Rica we just came off of. I mean, just the company curating these experiences. Like we had that half-day catamaran, tour, which was incredible. And then of course, Rhonda and you put together, a great affordable excursion even here for all of us together. And just to be able to do those things as a community and to have those experiences and have those memories just absolutely incredible. But, on that note, like we are all, every single one of us right here on this call, that's what we're passionate about is helping people be able to become fully alive and earn at the same time. And we're all showing them how we can do that right now by being here and still taking phone calls from our team, still maybe jumping on a Zoom if you had to. It doesn't stop, and that's what's cool is how it can become so interchangeable, so simultaneously fully living and earning at the same time.
Yeah, what I really love, kind of what both you guys are kind of saying is this product that we have, like it's difficult, like with product companies that have something they're trying to sell you, whatever it is. Okay, by the way, I've come from that. I know all of us come from a product company like that, and you could always tell when people weren't on the product, like they weren't a product of the product. You could always tell, like you're not drinking the shake or you have no energy. How come you're not taking the whatever, right? So, but here this product is, as I look at all of you right now, like I know my wife said she's in Cabo at my mom's house, and Christy, you're still stuck apparently at the Ryu. Kirk and Nicole, you have moved on, you guys, but this is our product that we get to share and inspire others to just taste it, to just be part of it, to drink it, or in our case, eat it. Like, by the way, just if you guys have never been to an all-inclusive something, um, I don't know. I think I need to see a therapist on how do you actually physically stop eating, because it's impossible all inclusive to stop eating. So I can't wait to get home and get back to normality. I'll go to you, Christy. Talk about experiences for you.
Well, my experience was to hide my plate when I had French fries around you for this life experience.
I
Um,
apologize for that. I apologize for that.
Stop it. No, because I'm usually the one stealing something from someone's plate. So it was refreshing. And you said all inclusive. With the experiences, there's something for everyone. If you've looked at them, and there's going to be new ones introduced all the time, but if you're looking at it, there's something on that list that's for everyone. Let me just tell you about this. This is the best thing. When we were in Dallas and they introduced, "Want to go to Costa Rica or do you want to go to Cabo?" I sent both to my husband, who takes a very long time to make a decision. I got a response. I said, "Hey, Cabo, Costa Rica, which one do you want to go to?" Less than a minute, folks. That's a record. It's been over 30 years. He was like, "Cabo, book it." I asked no questions. I did not respond. I booked us both because he has his own account. I book, 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 book. And I'm like, and he's like, "What? You did it? Done. Thanks for the answer. Bye." Phone off. So there's something for everyone. And for, my husband, I had no idea he wanted to go to Cabo, but it's a life experience that was offered. And when you start looking at them, you start looking at possibilities. That's what life experiences are. That's what every experience is that you do. It's a possibility. Here's the deal. It's a possibility of good, bad, and ugly, or great. And every experience that I've experienced with Travel Advantage with MWR Life has been great. Why? Because of the community, because the growth you see, and I'm seeing people that I've been on life experiences before, but it's always fresh and new. And, I'm looking in the chat here, like it was refreshing. It's like hitting the reset button or the refresh button. That's the way you feel. But the experience, if you're thinking, well, I don't know if I know anyone who'd want to go, well, this is a crazy thing, who'd want to go to the beach. I mean, really, who'd want to do that? Who wants to go on a cruise? A terrible, terrible choice. My gosh. Who wants to get on a plane and go to Portugal? Who wants to go to Paris Fashion Week? Again, another trip my husband wants to go on. So there's something for everyone. I know, right? See, Tony? See, right? I never knew. And I've been with the man for over 30 years. So think about those people that you haven't offered this to. You haven't told about this, the Paris Fashion Week or the Ferrari or whatever, the trips, the experiences. You never know who wants to go. And, you kind of get their foot in the door and they're going to want more, period. And I'm ready to book my next life experience. I mean, North America, we're going to Orlando, booked it. Book it, Dano. I got to meet, Marina and Dennis, who live in Tulum, and she's going to Orlando. She's like, "I'm going." I'm like, "I can't wait to see you." So the experiences aren't just experiences for fun and sun, and the experiences are to grow, to learn, to just live. And that's what I'm doing. And I'm living with a new family right now. Hello, Kurt, Nicole, Rhonda, Tony. Welcome to the family. Therapy starts tomorrow. Oh, wait a minute. We've already went through it. Vitamin D therapy. So that's it. I mean, these experiences are life-changing for a lot of people.
Yeah, they sure are. Thank you, Christy. Rhonda, I know that you're all about experiences based on, some of the things been happening with, our family, and, we lost two of our dogs. We have just had all these things that have derailed us to a certain degree, right? And I know for you, the idea of going to an experience or creating an experience or including our family, our kids and all that and experiences is something that is, that's your driver. So you want to talk about those, what the experiences mean to you?
I mean, well, first of all, when it came to Cabo San Lucas, when they launched that, it was a no-brainer for me. I've been here 13 times. Tony's mom and brother lives here. So for me, it was an opportunity to not only be a part of the product, but also spend some quality time with Tony's mom and brother. And so, and for me, travel has been a part of my healing journey of the stuff that I've been through over the last couple of years. And it's just getting out of your environment, getting on a plane, getting your feet in the sand. I mean, that's part of my healing journey. And I know there's a lot of people out there that need exactly what we have. Therefore, when somebody says no to me, I don't take it personal. They have no idea the reason why I'm traveling and working my little buns off back home in real estate and in MWR, so that we can earn the money and so that we can just travel, because tomorrow's not promised. I mean, it's not guaranteed. And I keep telling my kids, I'm not leaving anything for you behind. When I'm gone, I'm gone. But what I am going to leave you with is the memories and the experiences that I take you on. And that's literally what we've been doing. Is it's always experiences over things. At Christmas, they don't get gifts. They get a card with where we're going next. And we're taking them all to Dubai next month. We've done the whole Mexico thing several times with them because family lives out here. And that's what they talk about for years to come. They don't remember what they got 2 years ago or 3 years ago, or even for their birthday. They remember when mom and dad took them on a trip. I have my niece and nephews are still talking about the Atlantis, the Bahamas that they went to when they were 10, 11, and 12 years old, when we took our entire family there one year. Like, it's crazy. So I know that experiences are so important because there is a moment, an aha moment that everybody has when they're there in that community and when they're feeling what the possibility is. And so I always just tell people, if you haven't booked an experience yet, just get on the app, figure it out, book one. The universe will support you in any way. And like, you're going to get there no matter what, because you have to taste the product. And that is our product, is travel.
What is it that you are at this time in your life? Okay. At this moment in your life, what is it that you're most excited about? Since you've said yes, and now that you've been immersed into what MWR life is, but more importantly, what MWR life is not, right? So what is it for you guys now that you're most excited about?
So I have to share this funny story, and it happened today. I was calling my middle son, who Kirk and I, by the way, if you didn't know this, we just became empty nesters, like within a couple of months ago. And so all of this is very new and very happy, but also very sad, right? You know, at the same time. But
Not for me,
yeah, not for him.
because I got a pay raise.
So I was on the phone with my middle son, and of course him and his wife, who gave us our first grandbaby, and he's like, "Mom, when are you guys coming?" Now, mind you, remember we were in Costa Rica for 10 days, came home for just I don't know, a few days, 5 days or something, and then we're here for 10. And he goes, "Mom, when are y'all coming back?" And I go, "Well, we extended another week." And he's like, "No!" I mean, this is like not even a little kid that's like in the house. And I go, "I'm joking. We're coming back Thursday." And then when I was getting off the phone with him, I go, "Luke, I was just joking. We actually did extend another week." And he literally freaked out. What I am most excited about is
Well, what
that
did he said, when are you guys going to be over this or something?
yeah, he goes, "I mean, aren't you at some point going to get bored?" And I go,
No.
no, no, there's no boredom here.
Yes.
What I'm most excited about is to give the new example of what really working and earning can look like to the next generation. Because there has been a generation that has just hustled and grinded and are working their tails off and not living, literally not living, sliding into their grave without having experiences and moments with family that they have in their heart to do. And that is what lights Kirk and I up. That's why we wake up every morning, because now, mind you, these are children that because of this industry, I pulled out of school, homeschooled for 10 years, and we traveled, and then there was a season where we didn't as much. And now it's like God has just brought this company to our life to build a legacy company and to share with the next generation that this is really what life can look like. And that's what gets us excited. What MWR has put together is such an incredible company, an incredible system that you can come into and actually build a model and create the life you want, whatever that looks like for you. And you may love what you do, but this is just a great addition, or you may hate what you do, and this can become the thing that you do. And that is what we love about it so, so much.
It's really interesting. I love it. It's really interesting what you're saying there, because what you're saying is is not really a small thing. It's not like, oh, I want to just help, my family. Like you're saying, like a whole generation that is coming up now that has been so disconnected from what is real,
Yep.
and exposing them to something that is going to enable them to see life in a whole different lens than they've been seeing, which is, 3 feet in front of their face for the last, whatever, 5, 10, 15, 20 years. So I
It's just
I love that.
like Les Brown. I think he's the one that said it. Like if you woke up this morning and you are not surrounded by a dark box that's 6 feet under, you have time to live. And that is what we get to do, is help people truly live again. And most people today are walking around just dead in their spirit because they're not happy what they're doing,
Yeah.
and they're not actually experiencing the life that they could.
I love it. That's so awesome. Christy, same thing for you, hun. I mean, this is, I know I'm knowing how much you and I have talked, me and Rhonda, and how much we talk about the team and everything's going on. It's like, what is it for you? Because you really, to be honest, you don't have to do this, but you're here, and I know there's something burning in you as well. So do you want to share what you're most excited about right now with this?
But yeah, I love that you just said is burning inside me, because I thought that flame was out. I thought it had burned bright and it was just, settling. And I did just settle. And when I became an empty nester and everyone's off the payroll, is what we called it, it wasn't just about that generation. I started thinking about another reason why I said yes to this. And actually, I said yes because of the membership. Let's be real. That's what I'm like, we're in our travel era. Let's go. And I got more excited and said absolutely to the business, because I was thinking of all those people that I have worked with in my past who are in the same position I am right now, who are empty nesters, or who are maybe, struggling with where they fit in now. Because a lot of us are, where do we fit in? What are we doing? Those who have been in network marketing, they're struggling to see where they fit in. And this is a possibility. And I know you guys have heard it. I, years and years on my vision board was a trip that I was working to earn. And someone who said that? Someone works so hard for a prize, but we are the prize, right? In our company, it is our product. I want to help so many people do that. I want to help so many people change that vision board to a real vision board of more possibilities for them. Not just a trip, because done, it's what we do, but truly helping people with our opportunity. Because our incentive plan, y'all, there's nothing like it. There is nothing like it. So if you have not dug in, which guess what? Numbers don't lie. You don't even have to dig in. You don't even have to dig in that far with our compensation plan or our incentives. Because just the first 3 or 4 hooked. And being able to help those who I think are stuck, or I have added more people to my list from my past on this trip than I ever have. Because I'm like, oh my gosh, they would thrive, they would love, they would live. And that's what it's about. It isn't about, oh my gosh, they would bring this and that. It'll enhance their life. It will make it better. I'm looking at it different. I don't look at this business as a business. I know that sounds crazy, but it is a business. It's a business of changing lives. And I've been saying that for years, but this time, man, it is a business about changing lives. So that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Hitting every Gen X, whatever. There's so many of us. We're feral, and it's okay. There's so many generations that we're hitting right now, and they all will have a reason to say yes. Just so you know, they all have a reason to say yes, no matter what generation they come from. That's it. You're welcome.
That's really interesting. No, I love it. Thank you. It's really interesting you said because if you go on like the TikToks of the world, you see these kids that are traveling the world in a backpack and they're showcasing their life. And then you have then you have like us who are, our 50 somethings or and beyond, that this is where we're at in our life is we're creating these moments and we're not going to go down, without a smile on our face and want to experience the fruits of our labor over the years, right? So we have something for everybody, which is great. Rhonda, I'm going to go you real quickly as far as, you know, you are concerned, like what are you most excited about?
No, I just think that this community just gives people a place to be loved and to be seen. And I was doing some research. I actually asked ChatGPT. It was a couple months ago, and I said, how many people are actually lonely? And it came back, and I have it right here, real quick. Ages 18 to 29, about 35 to 45% report feeling lonely frequently or at least some of the time. Because they're stuck on their phones, they're going through stuff, they're looking at other people's lives, and they're not living themselves. Ages 30 to 44, about 30 to 40%. Ages 45 to 64, and it goes down 25 to 35% because they usually have that spouse or their children living at home and stuff. But this is a huge opportunity right here to share with everybody the community and what we have and these life experiences. Even if people can just go on one or two of them, they're going to immediately have new friendships and new families. And they're going to want to keep their membership, and they're going to want to keep going. And so that's what I love the most. That's what I'm most excited. I know that the company is going to curate all the experiences all over the world. We're going to have everywhere we want to go eventually, right? Like they're all coming. But right now, what we need to do is invite. We have to invite more people to come see this, to come feel this, to come be with us. Some people are going to want to make some money. That's great. Some people are just going to want to be a part of the community. That's great. Let people fall in where they fit in. And we're here, right here to support them, to love them, to be here for them, and to experience it with them, to create those memories.
Oh, I just every time we do this call, I'm just so like taken aback by just the authenticity that we have from everybody that shows up. And you guys, I really want to thank all of you. I'm going to leave you with one more question. I'm going to put all of you on the spot. So this is quick round the horn. Okay. So the question is, and Kirk, I'm going to start with you, then Nicole, go to you. In one word, what is MWR life to you? Kirk, go.
Freedom.
Lifestyle.
Christy,
Happiness.
round, okay.
Happiness.
What was yours,
Healing.
Christy?
Healing.
Feeling. Good. I love it. You guys, thank you so much. Everybody in the chat, would you please get up for these amazing professional life experiencers? Okay, professionals. I don't know if anybody's ever seen one before, but this is what they look like. This is what they sound like. This is what they feel like, guys. They are a product of the product, and they're here to serve, and they're here to inspire others.
Let me show you this really quick.
Oh my God. Okay, yeah, Kirk. So thank you guys. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Gorgeous.
Wow.
The
That's
sun, the
it.
sun, it's coming up over that way, or sunset over
Oh.
there.
Love it.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh, you guys. You guys, thank you so very much. Amazing, amazing. Everybody's lighting it up with hearts and high fives and everything. Thank you guys so very much. I know you have sunsets to go chase tonight, so go follow the sunset. Thank you guys again.